סיבה לצו. אנחנו נצלם את הצו, אבל אין סיבה לצו.
בוא נצלם אותו בבקשה. אם לא ציינתי, אני סגי ילוז, יש פה את השם שלי. מפקד פלוגה למתפל,
והנה סייעני הטרור, הבוקר. אני לא יודע למה, אבל הם לא מרשים לנו אפילו לבקר פה את הקהילה.
תן לי גם את הפוליגון. על האוטו, הכי טוב. תבוא מהצד הקרקע.
Why do you take these details of the cars?
אז כמו שאתם רואים, צבא הכיבוש, סייעני הטרור במילים שלי, הוציאו פה צו שטח צבאי סגור, כנראה כדי להגן על הטרוריסטים היהודים שנמצאים פה. זהו, הנה, תצוגה. אפילו לא הצלחת, אפילו לא נצליח...
You know you're not allowed to use your phone, right? You're a public figure, you're not allowed to use your private phone.
ואוסר את הכניסה לשטח אם אתה שמאלני או אם אתה בן אדם. כי מן הסתם את הטרוריסטים היהודים הוא לא יעצור והוא לא ימנע מהם לנסוע.
Yeah, next time I should come with my thing on my hand. Then all it's A-okay, right? You're not allowed to film with your private phone, honey. You're not supposed to use that, whatever you're doing. Israeli occupation force in full force, not allowing Israeli activists access to the road that they wanted to fix. Look the amount of people to ensure that the activists are not getting to the villages. Closed military zone, which is absolutely bullshit. It's always open. Filming us, filming the cars, everything is illegal here. There's not one thing legal. This girl finds it extremely funny. Look at this. So we came here today to fix a road and to show our support to the Palestinian villages, but you're not allowed to do that in occupied Palestine. Because I can move 2 steps. Yeah, based on what? Based on what did you guys decide today to close this area? Because Israeli activists are coming and they are not welcome in the area? Only Israeli Zionist shitheads are allowed? They are allowed to come in every day and bother the Palestinians? That's A-okay, right? Where are you guys when that happens? Nowhere. Or standing together with the Zionist settlers. It's boring you? Honey, it's boring you? Find it funny? Israeli occupation force, guys. Full force. Look, totally ready. Look at these. Look at these showing who's the boss in occupied Palestine. Zionist settlers can move around freely, bother Palestinians. Oh my God, you find this seriously funny. Why do you find this funny? There's nothing funny about it. It's really sad. You should be ashamed of yourself. You know, you can refuse to do these things. Illegal orders anyway, you can refuse. Yeah, you too. You can take a look at me like, what the hell? I can take a look at you, what the hell? You're a nobody. You're 18 years old. You're a baby. You still don't have hairs on your tiny little balls. Look at this. Look at this Israeli occupation force. We came here today. Yeah, for sure. You're having a good time, right? Stopping for nothing, for no reason whatsoever. Here. So we filled our cars today. There's no way you can use whatever you're filming because it's against the law. It's your private phone, you're not allowed. Just that you know. You're not allowed to use any of the footage that you're filming here. In Bal Atzmon is filming with her private phone against the law. She's not allowed. You find that funny, honey? There's nothing funny about it. You should be deeply ashamed. that this is how you spend your Saturday morning. Blocking Israeli activists of going, to support with the Palestinians. You find it funny? God, darling. That's just pathetic. Do you know how pathetic you are? Israeli occupation force. Military closed zone. Because, of course, why not? Zionist shitheads can go in anytime. You are not allowed to use anything of that footage. Just that you know it's against the law to use your private phones for these actions. This is Naria's Mizrahi. Not allowed. Against the law. Yes.
כרגע אותה חבורת טרור בעצם מנסה להתיש את הקהילה שהתכוונו לבקר אותה. היינו שם לפני 3 ימים ונהיה שם מחר.
That was all okay. Zionist shitheads can roam around and you're not doing anything. You're not anywhere when the Zionist shitheads attack the Palestinians. Where are you? Where are you when the Palestinians need you? Where are you? I wish you would come with so many people when the Zionist shitheads are attacking Palestinians. I wish you guys would show as many people when they need you. Again, you're not allowed to use anything of that. Nothing. Against the law. Zionist shitheads can absolutely be inside. Also, these guys find it very funny. You find it funny, what you're doing? No, right? There's nothing funny about it. What? You're enjoying your Shabbat? Excellent. Why did you come here?
What?
Yeah, why did you come to this country?
This is
Yeah, together with the Zionist shitheads, right? Yeah, together with the shitheads, with the Zionist shitheads.
My English is not very well.
That's what I pay you for, to drink coffee?
No.
Because it's my money.
No. Every morning, we drink coffee with people everywhere.
You drink coffee every morning with the Palestinians to protect them?
Yeah.
Really? That's why already for the last few weeks, 24/7, activists are here to protect the Palestinians. You're full of bullshit.
I went with
Wow, do you know you sound like the Germans? Oh, I'm friends with the Jews. I have a Jewish neighborhood. You're saying doing exactly the same. You're a good guy because you're having coffee with the Palestinians every morning? That makes you a good guy? Where are you when the settlers attack them? Where are you? Are you there to protect the Palestinians when the settlers attack them? No, you aren't. Where were you in Hawara? Stood by? Just a minute? Just a minute. Just a minute. Yes. I understand, because you probably only learned to read the Torah, right? Yeah. That's probably what you do now. Yeah. Yeah. I do know Torah, yeah. Yeah, I do. I know everything about it, but it's not about me. It's about the Palestinians. That's what we're here for, not about the Torah. We're here for the Palestinians, to show them any support. Where are you from? You're from Tiberias? Are you happy with the work that you're doing here? Protecting Zionist shitheads?
No, I want that we live here in peace.
I see. That's why we can go in and be with them, right?
This is not peace.
No, exactly. Get out, then there will be peace. If you get out, there will be peace. You're absolutely not interesting, dude. You guys know you cannot use any of the footage that you're using with your private phones. You do know that, right? There's nothing you can do about it, nothing you can do with it. You're not allowed to upload it on TikTok, nothing. You're not allowed to use it, whatever. These are private phones. Against the law. Israeli occupation force. Where are you when the Palestinians need you? I really would like to know this. Look at the amount of people you brought in here today. Where are you when they need you? Yeah? That's your answer? Yeah, is your answer? Where are you? Yeah, is your answer. You don't speak English? That's a shame. You should get an education and learn some English. No English, no Arabic either probably, right? Only Hebrew. Yeah, so that makes it very easy also to communicate with the people here, right? If you don't speak any of the other, only Hebrew. Yeah, exactly. He knows exactly what to do with whom to communicate. Yeah, you know exactly. What are you doing? Zero. Hold on, guys. I'm going to get some water. Actually, that's not true. I'm going to get some Red Bull. So we are here. Wasn't planning on going live. We came today to show support to the Palestinian villages here. They are a few communities, you can't even call it a village, they are communities that are being daily terrorized by Zionist shitheads. And when that happens, all the people that you're seeing here right now, when the Palestinians need them, when Zionist shitheads are attacking them on a daily basis, several times during the day, these people here, you can't find them. They're nowhere to be found. If you call them, nah, they can't be bothered. Because, you know, Zionist shitheads, that's A-OK. They can bother the Palestinians. So we came today to fix a road. Now, you cannot stand in solidarity with the Palestinians. That's scary as shit. Just imagine that you would be friends with Palestinians, right? Oh, you stand in solidarity. Ooh.
Was waiting for us.
Yeah.
You can see all these people who dress like soldiers.
You might think that impresses, you know, Palestinians, what you're doing right now, but it doesn't, honey. It doesn't. And I hope that your mama is watching, that she's deeply ashamed of all of you. Yeah, I hope that your mama is watching and is like, how the fuck? Did I honestly raise this dude? This is what he does? Serving the country? Protecting the people? You guys do a lousy job. Just that you know. Do a lousy job. You should be ashamed of yourself. And you can refuse. Yeah, she finds it so funny. These chickies, they really think, you know, they're cool. But they're not. You really aren't. You really should be ashamed of yourself, both of you. Yeah, exactly. Because the army is not going to be anywhere, guys. When you are coming home and you look at yourself in the mirror after you kill the Palestinian, and you think that's A-OK because it isn't, you will get your karma, will do the thing, honey. You will get your English, you will get your karma of, you know, not protecting Palestinians. Zionist shithead.
עכשיו גם בודקים לנו את הרכבים, אולי במקרה הם ימצאו משהו. אנחנו דרגה אחת מעל פלסטינים.
So the police indeed is checking all the cars of the Israeli activists. They do know that most of the Zionist shitheads are driving without driving license underage, but that's okay. Because they're Zionist shitheads. And that's A-OK. Palestinians, though, that's a different story. An Israeli activist, oh my God. Just imagine. Again, honey, you're not allowed to use that. You're really against the law. And you're doing it knowingly. That's even the saddest part of it. You're crossing the law knowingly. All of them, and they find it funny. They really find it hysterical. The sad part is they have no brain. They're not supposed to use, you know, to have any individual thinking, because there are no individuals here. They're just following orders, just like the Nazis. Just following orders. Yeah, just like the Nazis, honey. I said it. Yeah. Do you think your grandfather would be proud of you that you're behaving just like the Nazis? Yeah? Yeah? You think your grandfather would be proud? For this he went to the gas chamber, that 70 years later, this is how their grandchildren behave? I'm on the right side of history. You guys aren't. I always wondered what I would do. I know my answer, and I also know what you guys would do. You would tell them where the Jews would be, right? Stand by and do nothing. Just following orders. That's what you guys would do. Yeah. We know what you would do. Here, you're doing exactly the same. Every order you guys are following is illegal. You're following it. You can refuse, you know, guys. You can. But you're happy with what you're doing. You're happy with, you know, terrorizing Palestinians. Or killing them for no reason. Because you're doing it on a daily basis. Even 2.5-year-olds. 2.5-year-old Palestinians are dangerous too. Even those you kill. 2.5-year-old kids. Or you give them a heart attack because they're so fucking terrified of you. Israeli occupation force, guys. They decided that the area we're in is a closed military zone. According to Israeli law, they're not allowed to do that. Only in very, very serious situations. But the Israeli occupation force think they are above the law. They're not, though. You can film as much as you want, honey. Against the law. We're having you on camera. We're having you on camera. Israeli occupation force. This is what they do. Besides supporting Zionist shitheads, blocking Israeli activists. So just that you get it. There's around 20 Israeli occupation force dudes here, together, and police, 20, to stop, 10 activists of helping the Palestinian community here. Are you starting to understand it? Did you learn English in school? Yeah? So it shouldn't be that hard. No, it's not that hard, right? Following orders. Not that hard either. That's what you guys are doing. Leaving your brain behind, the individual brain.
Which one of us is a big brain?
Yeah, no, there's no individuality. You guys are just following orders without even thinking if it's legal or not. Sweetheart, you might be very cute, but you're still an Israeli occupation dude killing innocent Palestinians. Be ashamed of yourself. And believe me, there's no support from the Israeli occupation force when you go home with a trauma. And I hope.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay, I don't think you even understand what I'm saying.
I understand every bit.
Really? Every word? Yeah?
And I just say thank you.
For what, honey? For what? Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you. I think that's the only thing you know. Thank you and good morning. Israeli occupation force. Sorry, they pissed me off. 20 dudes. 20 dudes illegally deciding that Israeli activists cannot stand in solidarity with Palestinians, because that is so scary, right? Oh my God. The Zionist shitheads, they can stand in solidarity with the Israeli occupation force and with their backup when they kill and attack Palestinian villages day after day after day, 24/7. Where are these guys? Nowhere to be found. Where are these guys when the Palestinians need them? Nowhere to be found. So welcome in occupied Palestine. This is daily. For the Palestinians, this is normal. Blocking roads. There are over 650 roadblocks. Mahsomim, roadblocks for Palestinians here in occupied Palestine. Over 650. Where these people that you're seeing right now can decide on the spot. You know what? You're not listening to my orders? Oh, I feel so in danger. I will kill you. Because that's what's happening. I think 3 or 4 Palestinians have been shot this week. Because, you know, they didn't follow orders. Every day there are at least 3 attacks by Zionist shitheads on Palestinian communities. Where are these people? Nowhere to be found. They are nowhere to be found when people need them. Only when Zionist shitheads need them to attack Palestinians, they are here. God, you're such a loser. You're just disgusting. You really make me puke. Oh yeah, thank you and good morning. The only 2 words he knows in English.
Thank you very much. The international.
So here we are, guys. Yeah, come on, you guys are all following me. Do a like. Do share with your friends. Show how good you are, you know, your Saturday morning. How the Israeli occupation force is spending their morning in occupied Palestine. Here they're closing, you know, closed military zone for only Israeli activists. Because, you know, if I would have a curtain on my head, I would be allowed to go in. If I would have, you know, like pretend to be religious, like they all do, I can go in. It's not closed military zone. If I'm a Zionist shithead, it's just, you know, for certain specific people that the Israeli occupation force decided this morning, no, we don't want you guys to stand in solidarity with the Palestinians, because, you know, that's the scariest of it all. And we're just following orders. Very sad, guys, very sad. One day you will look in the mirror and you will ask yourself, what the fuck did you do? Yeah, so will you. What the fuck did you do? And you know what? There won't be anybody to help you. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, they don't have a brain. Yeah. Some people have principles. Most of them don't. Ah, just get out of my face. Seriously. Fucking disgusting. Yeah, where were you? Yeah, I killed Palestinians, innocent Palestinians. That's what I did. I killed innocent Palestinians for fun. Yeah. Oh, do you think that scares us?
I don't speak English.
Oh, no, of course you don't. You don't speak English. Yes, of course.
So, George, for your English speaking,
yes.
We came today to visit a community here that is, she is the next one. She is the suffering now from the Jewish terrorists nearby. And this is what waited for us here. This is what waited for us is you see all these marionettes with the closed military zone, and just after the big terror nest there is the small terror nest, and there is a small terror nest, but they are a friend of them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they kind of the commander of them. And I'm so ashamed as an Israeli, as a Jewish, that I can see 20 human beings, kind of human beings.
Smurfs.
And yeah. And no one saying like,
hey, what's happening? Yeah, is it wrong?
Why I'm doing it? Nobody. So I'm telling them start to save money for the treatment.
Yeah, psychologists.
Yeah. But this is Israel 2023. It's not Israel. This is Palestine.
Palestine.
Occupied by Israel 2023.
Yeah.
But Palestine will be free.
Yes. From Jordan to the sea, Palestine will be free. And you guys will go to the International Criminal Court. You cannot travel to Italy. You cannot travel anywhere because of the horrific crimes that you guys did. Because you didn't ask yourself, oh, is this okay? No, you are just following orders. Just following orders, guys. Will not bring you abroad. No trip for you to the Far East. No trip for you. You're all war criminals. Soon enough. Soon enough. Even this I can send in to the International Criminal Court. And, tell you guys, what's your name? Rotem. Rotem Ben Lulu. Rotem Ben Lulu. What is it? You tell me. What is it? You speak English? No, you don't speak English either?
I speak English.
No, honey, you're not interesting. You're just a loser. No, you think of yourself so much? You think you're so cute? Really, you're not, honey. You're not. Here we are. Oh yeah, smoke more. Get your lungs totally fucked up. Israeli occupation force, guys. Now, probably this lady that is filming me all the time, she's probably doing the same to Palestinians, trying to scare the crap out of them, in the middle of the night. It's not working. Your intimidation tactics are not working. And because you filmed it with your private phone, you can't even use it against me in a court case. Because you can't. It's against the law. You're not allowed to put it on TikTok. If I see it on TikTok, I will bring you to court. And I will. Also Facebook, by the way, not allowed. Not story, nothing. What you're doing right now, do you know how sad you look with your cigarette? Wow. Really? You're allowed to refuse any order that's illegal. Think about that, guys. Before you shoot innocent Palestinians, think 3 times. Although, on the other hand, you guys shot at me the other day, so, on purpose. Why not? You can. There are consequences, though. There will be, also for you guys. International Criminal Court in The Hague is waiting. The Dutch will welcome you guys. Italy, on the other hand, won't. The Far East, you're not going to be welcome there because you will be war criminals. War criminals. You will not be welcome anywhere else in this world because you are war criminals. Such a bitch.
Why do you use that language?
Really, honey? Say that again? Goal nefesh. That's the Israeli occupation force, guys. That's how they talk to Israeli activists that are standing in solidarity with Palestinians. They cannot handle it. It's too much for them. Because you're not allowed to stand in solidarity with Palestinians. They don't like it. So anything they can do, Shagai Yaluz. Well, it doesn't really matter, right, how I pronounce it, because nobody really gives a shit. Shagai, Shagi, whatever it is. It's that important that we tell your name, we say your name properly?
What?
It's so important that we say your name properly, so it's better for the International Court?
My name?
Yeah, your name? Yeah, Sagi.
Yellows.
We got it.
Yellows. Y-A-L-O-Z.
Yeah, I have it. I have it. Thank you for your cooperation. Would be nice if you would cooperate this way also with the Palestinians when they need you. So then we have this woman, Shir Krichli. You really find it fun to make jokes about my Hebrew?
Huh?
Wow, that's seriously. You guys are something.
What?
This is how you raise your kids? This is how you raise your kids? Making fun of other people? This is seriously how you raise your kids? Wow, you should be really proud of me and be like, wow, woman, you came from somewhere else. And you know, you do try to speak Hebrew. No, instead of that, you're making fun of me. Because it isn't perfect. Wow. Well, let's do it this way. You guys go to the International Criminal Court in The Hague. I will be able to understand every word. And you guys won't be able to understand one word. And not even Dutch. Not just English. You don't even speak Dutch either. No French, no German, no Italian. I do. I do. You guys don't. That's what you get, you know, when you educate yourself. You know, you learn other languages. All of it. Have a brain. Think individually. Not just follow orders. Not just following orders. Israeli occupation force, guys. It's outright pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic and ridiculous. Where are these guys when you need them, you know, when the Palestinians are in need? They're nowhere to be found. Yeah, nowhere to be found. You're just a little shithead. Just like the shitheads. Same shit. You are the same shit as the settlers. Same shit, guys. They have here one job only, and that is to protect the settlers. So, in the meantime, I'm going to do my Kindle. So bear with me for a minute. And get my glasses. And we're back. Yeah, because I'm pressed. Okay, let's get my notes from yesterday. Because yesterday I did not get a chance to read. And I have a perfect opportunity here to tell you guys about the horrific things Israeli occupation force did yesterday. Or not yesterday, this week. I think one of the most horrific things the Israeli occupation force did in the last week is they confiscated all the cars in Masafer Yatta. Masafer Yatta is 918 declared area fire zone, which is of course only for the Palestinians because the Zionist shitheads that live in the area, they can stay. So the Israeli occupation force confiscated all the cars in Masafer Yatta, meaning that there was this girl that was bitten by a poisonous scorpion. So she was rushed to the hospital by mule for 5 kilometers. She was on a mule. She was being transported to the hospital by mule because the Israeli occupation force took all the cars because they were in a military firing zone. So all the cars were confiscated. Now again, 0 cars were confiscated from the Zionist shitheads that live in the same area. 0. But Masafer Yatta, no, they cannot have cars. What are you saying? Hem lo mevinim shetfu lem et ha'mal. Yeah. Let's see, let's go through some of the notes. Let's go here. Okay, let's go through the Yeah, shame on them. Shame, shame, shame. Shame. Oh, that's really not what we wanted. We don't want to see me. Okay, so I won't read because it might, I might get myself. Okay. Okay, United Nations released a new report finally recognizing Israel as a apartheid state, activities in occupied Palestine. Oh, how about that? We love Palestine. Where did you get that? Nice, they were handing them out? Selling them.
They can come with the bag, but he sends everybody. All the
excellent.
Maybe make a new one for the next week.
Yeah, I have one that he handed out, and I'll put it in my car for next week to wear it in Sheikh Jarrah. Yesterday, two people were arrested in Sheikh Jarrah after the police confiscated violently all the Palestinian flags, and there were quite a lot yesterday. So check out Free Jerusalem, for sure has videos regarding yesterday, because also in East Jerusalem, occupied Sheikh Jarrah, you are not allowed to fly a Palestinian flag, because there's nothing as scary as a Palestinian flag. Just something else, just you see how low the car is? Our cars are loaded with materials. Also this one, you guys can see, very low, with to help and fix the road. So we came ready to fix the road, and I don't know why, but well, I do know why. Israeli occupation force doesn't want Israeli activists to stand in solidarity with Palestinians. Well, with the maybe he's fine with the food, but not with the people. Okay, so the United Nations. Israeli occupation force is illegal. That is the conclusion of the new report of the United Nations, and they're calling for the immediate and unconditional withdrawal of Israel from occupied Palestine. Israel is violating annexation of parts of occupied territory, breaching rights and practices of apartheid. That is what Israel is doing. Practices of apartheid. Through abolition, discriminatory laws, and removal of settlers. Well, Palestinians are being removed by settlers. Oh, no, that's what they have to do. So, they call out, the United Nations calls out, that Israel should abolish the discriminatory laws, the settlers should be kicked out, and the military administration should be dismantled. In the last week, 9 demolition orders were released, were handed out in Al Bustan, which is in Silwan. It's the lower belly in the Bustan, where 116 homes are being threatened with demolition. So 9 demolition orders. Well, he knows them by name. Maybe you can just let us in and let us work on the road. Okay, honey, I don't know why you keep on filming. You're not allowed to use it. It's against the Israeli law even. What are you filming and why are you filming it? What are you filming and why are you filming it? What are you filming and why are you filming it? What are you filming, dude? You with your private phone. What are you filming?
Let him pass.
No. Absolutely. Hello. No. Oh, they're filming your car, but there's nothing they can do with it. If he stops filming, he is against international law. Smug asshole, that's what he is. A smug asshole. They honestly think they are above the law and they are not. Maybe you can keep them under control. Maybe you can let us work on the land instead of your bullshit orders. Oh my God, seriously? Maybe we can just work on the road. Oh, he doesn't speak English either. No, of course not, no. I didn't do that. I did your name tag. I did your name tag. I did your name tag. I did not do your tablet. You want to check? No, I don't. But oh my God, just imagine. What, that you're collecting, you're checking cars? That's what the Israeli police is doing in occupied Palestine. Of the activists that want to work on help out Palestinians here. Just that you guys see what the Israeli occupation police here is doing. They're checking every car. Every car. For what? No reason. Trying to intimidate and scare. That's what they're doing. You should be really ashamed of your jobs. And of yourself and of the things that you're doing. God. Okay. Let's go back to my... So, 116 homes are being threatened. Oh! In Silwan. 1,500 people.
למה הטרוריסט יכול להביא משאיות חול וחצץ כשאין לו אישור לכלום? ולפלסטיני שגר פה 50 שנה אסור?
הנה, אני סחבתי, יש לי חול על החולצה.
יהודים לא נמצאים פה.
כאילו, אתה יכול לבחור.
יהודים אמיתיים לא נמצאים פה. אלה שנמצאים פה, שאל את ליבוביץ' מה הוא אמר עליהם.
30-40 בשביל לעשות בלגן.
גיא,
עוד שעתיים המזגן בבית, אתה חוזר אליו.
תסביר לי. אבל באתי
בערב
סכין,
הולך
אני
להפגין
הולכת
בשבילך בקפלן לדמוקרטיה. אתה יודע מה זה דמוקרטיה? לימדו אותך מה זה דמוקרטיה?
למה מונים ממני?
לא, אני חי פה.
אפשר להבין.
אומרת לי
למה פרובוקציה? תסביר לי.
לא, זה לא פרובוקציה. לא, ממש לא. לא, אני לא משקרת. אל תגיד לי שאני משקרת. אל תגיד לי שאני משקרת. You fucking idiot.
אתם יכולים לשתות קפה. הכל פה לא ליהנות ממדיניות של תיאור אתני.
Look at these. If these are your kids, he's telling me I am lying. They are telling me that I am a liar.
טוב למלא את הפקודות האלה?
אני אגיד לך מה אני, אוקיי? תמיד הייתי פעילה בכל מיני למען בעלי חיים, למען ביתי, אוקיי? בקו לעובד.
We want to work on the road.
מאז ההפגנות, הבנתי שבן גביר ואנשים האלה...
Because you decided not?
כוכב השחר זה שם, את נוסעת על 458 עוד קילומטר פלוס מינוס את לא ככה
ואז אני פשוט מגלה דברים שאני טמנתי את החול במשך 30 שנה. אני מה לא מבינה? יש פה משפחות, אני לא מבינה מה לא מבינה. אני באתי ואמרתי, אני רוצה לעזור. שלחתי וואטסאפ, אמרתי, אני רוצה לעזור. אני מנסה לתרום להם כסף, אני לא מצליחה. כי אני לא מוצאת שום דרך לתרום להם. שרפו את חווארה, הצלחתי לתרום כסף. אבל פה, אז אמרתי, אוקיי, אני לא מצליחה לתרום כסף, אני אלך לעזור להם. אם יש דרך לעזור להם, כמו למשל, לעזור להם מבחינה חקלאית וכל מיני דברים כאלה, לשמור עליהם מתנחלים, אני רוצה להיות שם, לשמור עליהם מתנחלים.
תבואי לשמור עליהם, יש כל לילה אנשים שישנים פה
אבל למה אתם מונעים ממני? למה? אבל אנחנו
אתם מונעים? אנחנו לא יכולים להיכנס? אל תגיד לי לא. אנחנו לא יכולים להיכנס. אתה שקרן.
נכון, אתה משקר לנו.
כמוהו.
אמרתי לך.
English is for the people that are watching, honey. It doesn't mean I don't speak Hebrew.
לא הייתי אלימה.
I do speak Hebrew. The people that are watching do not. They don't.
זה מה שאני עושה, אני מצפה
Because you know what? The world is bigger than just this tiny little shit country. Oh, really?
אבל אני...
Here we have a person that is, how we call it in Hebrew, Rosh Katan. Rosh Katan. And he's proud of it. He has a little head, as we say it, or as we say, no head whatsoever. Doesn't think for himself, just following orders. Doesn't understand English. Plays a little head. Rosh Katan. Rosh Katan. Rosh Katan.
ואני עובדת עם...
והוא שקרן. הוא שקרן וראש קטן.
אבל למה לעשות את זה? למה לדקור מכל מים ולייבש משפחות?
Yeah, because you can, right? Palestinians don't deserve water.
אבל מה הם עשו? הם חקלאים. אני לא... תסביר לי, תן לי, תסביר לי. אני רוצה לשמוע מה הם עשו. תסביר לי.
יש לך את יום הזיכרון.
יום הזיכרון? סליחה.
וואו.
אתה מדבר על יום מלחמת יום כיפור.
אז משתיקים אותו גם פה בכל מקרה.
אותו דבר? הערבים שלך, יש שלום. יש שלום עם ירדן, יש שלום עם מצרים.
Yeah, well, whatever filmage or footage they're using or filming, they can't use anyway. It's against the law. You cannot use it. Because you filmed it with your private phone. Yeah, learn the law. It's hard, right? It's hard, right? If people aren't afraid of you. You can't, terrify them. Must be difficult to show them, that you are worth something even though you're tiny and a woman. Doesn't work.
אני לא מבינה, כי אין להם את הכיפה שלך. למה? תסביר לי למה הם לא בני אדם
אמרתי
שלך.
שהם לא בני אדם.
אז למה אני לא יכולה? אני אעזור להם. אני רוצה...
Yeah, it's amazing. It's called technology. Wow. Do not pretend that you guys don't have this equipment.
אז מה קרה עם הרועה צאן בבורקה? למה קראו למשטרה ולא באו?
אבל למה אני פה? כי אתם לא...
חבר'ה, מיותר.
Yeah, we know exactly where you stand. You are here to support the Zionist shitheads.
מחייכת, זה הכי חשוב.
Really?
זה המצב.
You see a חיוך? You see a חיוך? מי החליט? ביבי נתניהו?
מפקד אוגדת בנימין.
אני רוצה לפקוד. אני רואה אתכם, אני רוצה לפקוד.
זה אוגדת היום.
הוא החליט. סתם. זה לא עובד ככה. זה לא עובד לפי ההחלטה שלו סתם.
בסך הכל אין לי נשק.
זה מה שהגרמנים אמרו. זה מה שהנאצים אמרו.
כאילו אני בן אדם שאף פעם לא עצרו. אני לא אדם אני.
בדיוק, גם אתה. That you're just following orders is not the right thing to say. Those are your words. You are just following orders, right? Just following orders.
אני רוצה לדעת.
הסברתי לך.
Just following orders.
אז תן לי את הטלפון
את תוציא צו, מה הסיבה? לי עצמי אין את הטלפון שלך.
No, and you're the police. You're not the boss here.
מה הסיבה?
They are, right? And then above them are the settlers. So who's the boss? You or the settlers?
אין לי נשק.
חס וחלילה, אמרנו שעשית משהו רע.
Well, you don't let us in, so yeah.
של אנשים לא אלימים.
Maybe you want to take our cars too, just like you did in Masafer Yatta? You took all the cars of the Palestinians? Because in Masafer Yatta they don't need cars, right?
אנשים אלימים, אני לא פושעת, אני יכול.
I honestly wish you guys would really come for once with a different, honestly, raise your head, be a man, show your balls. And not like, oh, I don't speak English. Oh, I'm getting so sick and tired of that. I don't speak English. They don't speak Palestinian Arabic too, because you can't speak Palestinian. I'm sorry, I'm getting upset. Maher al-Akhras. He was arrested almost 2 weeks ago. And the moment he was arrested, immediately he went into a hunger strike. Last week there was another hearing, which has been extended again until Tuesday. So Tuesday morning, next to Megiddo, a bit further down the road, there will be a demonstration in support with demanding the immediate release of Maher. This is the 4th time he's on a hunger strike. Last time I think he was 103 days, and right now he is on a hunger strike, so for almost, I think for day 12, and his health is already deteriorating. There are 3 more Palestinians on a hunger strike, 2 for 28 days and 1 for 21 days, against their administrative detention. Now the 13-year-old Mohammed Jalabani, Israeli criminal court decided his house will be demolished, even though he did not kill anybody. He is being put on trial for killing somebody, even though it has been proven that the Israeli officer that was killed was not by him. Judo-Nazi mutar? Judo-Nazi mutar? Nazi lo mutar. So Judo-Nazi you are allowed to say, but you're not allowed to call these guys Nazis, even though they're doing exactly the same as the Nazis were doing in Germany. אתם מזכירים לי את הנאצים. You remind me of the Nazi regime in 1939. That's what you guys are reminding me. Just following orders. Yeah. Maybe you should listen the next time. Right? Again, I'm going to tell this to you again. You are not allowed to use your private phone. I'm not touching you. You are not allowed to use your... I'm not touching. Are you seeing I'm touching you? I'm not touching you. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You're touching me. Don't touch me. That's what you're doing. It might work, you know, with the Palestinians. Doesn't work with me. Don't touch me. Wow, guys, really? They really, this works, you know, with the Palestinians, so they think that, you know, it's the same. It doesn't. Yeah, absolutely. Totally driven by hatred. What, you want to show you have balls? We know you don't have that. If you would have balls, you would say no. You would refuse. That's having balls, honey. Not shooting innocent Palestinians. That's showing you have no balls whatsoever. It shows what a big loser you are. And what a criminal you guys are becoming. So, Israeli occupation force decided that they are going to demolish the house of the 13-year-old Mohammed Jalabani, because we can, even though demolishing houses is against international law. Can you stop being, you know, standing here threatening, you know, getting closer to me every time? You think I'm scared of you? Because really I'm not. Yeah, גם אתה. גם אני נשארת פה. Yeah, תשארי פה, right? Okay, so let's continue. So let's continue, guys. Ahmed Manasra. We all know Ahmed Manasra. Ahmed Manasra is in jail since he's 13 years old. Israeli occupation force also, you know, put him on trial as a grown-up because they can. He is in isolation for almost 2 years because we can. Also, his health is deteriorating. Israeli occupation force doesn't give a crap, and they just let him sit there. Israeli occupation force, they called a Palestinian person in Gaza, telling him that his working permit was taken away because his son or his nephew dared. How did he dare to be part of in a demonstration against the occupation? So his working permit was taken away. Yeah, because his nephew or his brother were protesting against the occupation. And this guy finds that A-okay. And this guy is still filming. Okay, we discussed over 650 checkpoints in occupied Palestine to make the life of the Palestinians as horrific and difficult as possible. But 80, just 80 in H2 Old City Hebron. 340 of these checkpoints are severely impacting the daily life of the Palestinians, preventing access, limiting access to their cities, to their roads, to their medical services, to schools, to agricultural lands. You fucking name it, Israeli occupation force will stop you in one of the 650 checkpoints and the 340 severely impacting. Now, people of the West Bank, they need a special pass to go to Jerusalem, to go to Al-Aqsa. Now, they find this normal, which it isn't, by the way. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, 93%, listen to this number, 93% of ambulances, Palestinian ambulances with sick people, are being stopped at checkpoints. 93%. It's against every international law. Every international law. So far, in August, Israeli occupation force killed 20 Palestinians, including last week a 14-year-old and a 41-year-old. Now, the 41-year-old claiming, of course, there was, trying to attack. The 41-year-old Palestinian was the week before that at the same spot, horrifically beaten up by guys like this, horrifically beaten up for no reason except being a Palestinian, like the 1,200 Palestinians that are being held right now in jail under administrative detention just because they're Palestinians. Now you see this guy, he's filming all the time. It's against international law. You can't call them Nazis because, oh my God, even though they definitely remind me of the Nazis. Yeah, exactly. See this, guys. It's like you're watching Germany 1939. That's what I feel. This year, 2023, over 7,000 Palestinians have been wounded. Over 7,000 Palestinians have been wounded by these green smurfs. 5,000 Palestinians have been arrested in 2023 by these green assholes that remind me of Nazi Germany. But you cannot say that they remind you of the Nazis. You can't call them Nazis. You are allowed to call them Judo-Nazis. Well, I can tell you one thing. My family did not die for this shit in the gas chambers. My family did not die for this shit. That, look at this. This is what Israel is doing. So, 5,000 Palestinians have been arrested. On top of that, Israeli occupation force keeps on attacking the families of these 5,000 Palestinians in jail. They're vandalizing their properties, destroying homes, violating rights in prison. You want me to say it again? You want to film me now? You want me to say it again? Here. 5,000 Palestinians right now are in Israeli jail against international law. They should be in Palestine, not in Israeli jail. And what does the Israeli occupation force do? They go to these families and they harass them. They destroy their homes, violate rights in prison, attack on families. And if they find any money, oh, you're done now? It's not interesting? If they find any money, they will steal the money. They're thieves too. And then they will claim, yeah, we took the money because, the Palestinian Authority gave it to them. No, Israel is confiscating, stealing millions and millions of shekels and equipment and cars from Palestinians. Because they can and they find it funny. Zionist shitheads last week. What the fuck? Okay, close to 4,000 settlers went up to Al-Aqsa. Israeli Zionist settlers drove over a Palestinian and ran away. Israeli occupation was there. had a search for the guy who drove over a Palestinian? No, they were too busy, with us regarding a closed military zone. Zionist shitheads blocked the main entrance to Hebron, blocking 250,000 people. And the Israeli occupation force stood by and did nothing, actually helping them. Sure, if we can block 220,000 Palestinians in Hebron, why wouldn't we? Because we can. Zionist settlers broke down windows in Hebron. Now again, there are 60 checkpoints in Hebron. Palestinians can't fart without the Israeli occupation force knowing. But once Zionist settlers attack Palestinians, they're nowhere to be seen. Cameras don't work. Nobody is being held accountable. That's what happens when you live in Hebron as a Palestinian. Of course, same for their provocative march every fucking Saturday in the old city in Hebron. Palestinians have to leave, and they're being attacked and harassed by Zionist shitheads under support of the Israeli occupation force. Yeah. In Madama, Zionist shitheads attacked homes. And what is sick? Daily violent extremists walk around in the community. They go into tents, they go into their houses. And what does the Israeli occupation force say? Oh, there's nothing we can do. Yeah, we don't know whose land this is. You go and prove now that it is your land. Show me the papers. If not, you know what? You have to leave. Yeah. Now, where we are, from the east from Ramallah to Jericho, there's 150,000 square kilometers. But basically, right now, and that's more or less the area where we're standing right now, 150,000 kilometers of land, square kilometers, that are basically, it's standing almost empty because of the settler violence. And most communities are leaving because they cannot handle it anymore. Let's have a nice view. It's beautiful. Last year, more than 10 illegal outposts have been set up in this area where we are. Now again, illegal outpost. Israeli occupation force is standing by doing nothing. If a Palestinian puts up a tent, they will shoot at him. An illegal outpost? Zero. 200 residents of Ein Samaya, 100 residents in Rasatin, 88 residents in Al Kabun. They all left. Eina, Rashash, Jabit, Rashan Aliyu, Aliyaya, whatever their proper names are, they left. They packed up and left. It's an ongoing Nakba. And the Israeli occupation force is busy with blocking activists. Now, of all this area, the 150,000 square kilometers, only 60,000 square kilometers are right now still accessible, and the Palestinians only have access to 1,000 square kilometers. So there's 150,000 square kilometers, and the Palestinians only have access to 1,000. Zionist shitheads, they arrive with their herds. They prevent the Palestinians from grazing their herds on their own land. Settlers harass them 24/7. What I said earlier, enter their houses. These communities are living in constant fear. Constant fear. Now again, you see here 20 people. They are here to block us for getting there. But 24/7, these communities are being harassed by Zionist shitheads. And where are they? Where are these people right now that are standing here? Are they there for the Palestinians? No. Absolutely not. 2019, in this area, just in this area I'm talking about, there were 14 registered attacks from settlers on the communities that I was talking about. In 2020, it was 13, 14 in 2021, and 40 times 3 just this year, and we're just in August. 40 2022, sorry, and 29 so far. So 40 in 2022, 29 so far in August. Again, Israeli occupation force is nowhere to be seen when Zionist shitheads attack these communities. They are nowhere to be seen. It takes them hours sometimes to show up. And then, of course, you have this guy that's trying, to threaten. God, get alive. God. Now, again, these communities, they come from the Negev. They were kicked out of the Negev in 1948. Also, this guy is trying to show, I'm the boss. Oh, man. You're showing the same to your wife? Who's the boss? Nobody's going anywhere without your approval, honey? He doesn't speak English probably either. Because none of them do. They did not get exactly. No English, right? No proper education. Yeah, Morocco. Sure, honey. Now, the communities here, they came from the Negev. They were kicked out in 1948. They come here. In 1967, they were expelled again. Yeah, but I'm totally cuckoo, honey. I lost it. Right? Oh my God, even that she doesn't understand. What did you do in school, for crying out loud? Did you learn English? Did you study it? Did you read ever a book in English? This is seriously, it drives me crazy. These kids have the same age as my girl. My girl speaks better English than I do. None of them. Fucking be deeply ashamed that you don't even speak a word of English. Jesus. Yeah, wow, right, indeed, wow. Where do you think you want to get, when you grow up? Nowhere. High tech is not waiting for you if you don't speak English, honey. But you probably don't care. You're going to do nails probably, right? Because that's the only other option that's left. Or be a hairdresser. I do speak Yiddish, actually. Are we going to get access at a certain point or like never? It's like a lost case.
כל הסככות האלה ואת הדרך ואת הצינור מים, את הדרך כל כך מעולה. אנחנו רוצים טיפה לתקן את הדרך, אתם חושבים אותנו, והם חושבים בדרך מעולה במיליוני שקלים. לא נגעתם בזה.
You're absolutely welcome.
זה מה שאתה אומר, אתה בן אדם רציני, ראית בדבר בזמן, אתה אדם מבוגר, רוצים לדליק את זה. מעולה, לא יודע מה אתה עושה בחיים, אבל אתה... אני אגיד את הייטק. עובד כל הזמן עם משרד הביטחון. וואלה, נכון?
Yeah, be careful before you say anything. He's pretty smart. Okay?
לא באמת באתם לתקן דרך. כן, באנו לתקן דרך עם איזה שלום סתכל כל שהבאתם בגן. כן, באנו לתקן דרך.
So, these guys decided that we are lying. We did not come to fix the road.
אתה יודע מה אתה אבל? עכשיו אני אומר לך בתור... תפקידך אבל לנמק לנו למה אתה רוצה אותה. זה תפקידך. אז נימקתי לכם. שמה? נימקתי לכם. בסוף, זאת היא התפיסה של מפקד החטיבה. לא, רגע.
שלי לך יש שיקול דעת.
לא תפיסה, זה לא נימוק.
לך יש שיקול דעת.
Just following orders, again?
למה אתה עושה משהו? כי מישהו חושב ככה.
לך יש שיקול דעת.
היית בצבא, סותם את עצמך, היית בצבא.
נו. המערכת עובדת,
למה ממלאים 29 כדורים במחסנים?
בוא אני אסביר לך, אוקיי? לא, כדאי לקבל הוראות. שאלה מצוינת, אני אסביר לך. מפקד, תפקידו להניע את פיקודיו, בין השאר באמצעות זה שהוא משכנע אותם שמה שהם רוצים לעשות הוא הדבר הנכון לעשות. להגיע למצב שאני נותן לך פקודה...
אתה לא פקוד שלי.
לא אני.
אם היית פקוד שלי, היית הולך אחריי באש ובמים.
אתה עצמך. לא, שנייה. אבל היית שם גבולות מסוימים.
קודם כל אני לא אהיה פקוד של אף אחד מגולני, אז בוא נשכח מהסיפור הזה. זה, בוא תוריד את זה מהקטע, כן? אני מתקדר מהטנק, מה שנקרא, אני קרוץ אחר לטלפון החורף. עכשיו בוא נמשיך, כן.
They call us liars.
בהחלט תפקידך, כשאתה נמצא עם אוכלוסייה אזרחית, בהחלט תפקידך, ככה אני אומר, שאני הייתי הרבה
Doron is saying their job is to get an order and to use your...
אז בעיניי הדבר הזה יגרור...
בין מי למי?
מה זה?
בין מי למי?
בין מתיישבים לביניכם, בין מתיישבים לבין פלסטינים, בין כל מיני אוכלוסיות יותר בגלל.
כי הדבר הזה עכשיו מופץ בעיניים, ואלפי אנשים צופים בזה, ואז החבר'ה שלנו יבואו לדורון, יגידו, דורון, מה זה הסיפור הזה בשבת? מנעים לך כניסה לאיפה שאתה הולך כל יום כבר 3 שנים. אני פעם ראשונה הייתי פה לפני שבועיים, בפעם השלישית שלי פה, ויש לי חבר'ה שרוצים לבוא. עכשיו הם יראו את עליי, זה מה שאני עשיתי הבוקר, הם יגידו, תשמע, מה זה הסיפור הזה? אנחנו צריכים להיכנס, אבל השבוע נתנו לך להיכנס. ואז הם יבואו.
תקשיבו, אתם יכולים לבוא בצורה פרטית,
Oh, we can't come, we're just not in a group.
אתם נמצאים פה, תקשיב, אני פה כל הזמן. אתה גם מדבר 3 פעמים בשבוע, אני חי פה.
בעל כורכך,
זה המקום
אתה לא רוצה להיות פה, אני בא כי אני רוצה להיות.
אתה חי פה 4 חודשים.
סבבה, מעולה.
בנטו אני יותר ממך פה.
מעולה, מעולה. אני אומר,
You don't know better.
יכולים לבוא באמצע שבוע.
Why can't we come on a Saturday? Bullshit.
בוא נדבר ביזנס,
יש פה אוהל של החבר'ה שלכם, כל לילה ישנים פה אנשים.
Wow, do you know how full of shit you are?
אומר להם בוקר טוב, לוחץ להם את היד.
I know they are my friends.
אם יש שם בעיות או רואים חריגים.
You should be there, not those guys. You should be ashamed even that you're saying this. You should be there.
אבל להראות את הטובות שאמרת זה לא תפקיד.
צריך להבין, אתה יודע, בסוף כאילו יש רגע, גם לחבר'ה פה, מההתיישבות, יש דברים, אני אומר להם, חבר'ה, תלונה במשטרה, זה לא קשור, אתה יודע, כי צריך להבין רגע מה...
יש אנשים בתוך
מה במסגרת, לא, אני חושב היסטוריה.
אני לא עוסק בזה, לא זוכר את הביטוי בדיוק, יש לי כתוב. אני לא עוסק בזה, אז כאילו, מה ההבטחה? אתה נתן לך נבטיח לסייע. בוא נדבר ביזנס, בסדר? 2 דברים ביזנס, אוקיי? אחד, שקוראים לך לשם, אני לא מדבר על שקוראים לך שמישהו משתראה. שאנשים נמצאים בפנים, שקוראים לך לשם, אתה מסכים לשלוח כוח או לבוא? שיש אנשים מתנחלים בתוך המעל של רש"ש. בתוך, לא עם אוטו ולא כלום, מסתובבים ברגל. נקרא לך תבוא?
כן, זה קורה, זה קרה עד עכשיו.
But you weren't there. You guys didn't come.
זה לא קורה.
שאלה שנייה.
Bullshit. Lying.
בחסימה הזאת שם, של דליה. אתה יודע מה אני מדבר?
But you live here. You live here 24/7. You're supposed to know this. Wow, you're so full of it.
המריבות של הרועים הבדואים עם הרועים היהודים.
זה לא רועים בדואים.
על השטחי מרעה.
זה לא רועים בדואים וזה לא שטחי מרעה. תקשיב רגע.
המריבות על השטחי מרעה.
תקשיב רגע.
זה לא משהו.
אתה רואה את הכפר הזה? יש לו שם שדות. לא יודע להגיד את המספר, אבל אלפי דונמים אולי אפילו עשרות. גם שדות וגם שטחי מרעה שהם רואים, העדרים שלהם. הבדואים שהיו בקבון כבר הסתלקו משם. זה פלאחים.
הם רואים, אין ווייר, אין להם עדרים.
יש להם עדרים.
איפה?
אדוני ששבועיים פה, יש להם עדרים.
העדרים שלהם לא חוצים פה את הכביש.
יש להם עדרים. חלק מהאנשים נותנים להם לחצות את הכביש.
לא.
ועוד איך ניסו, שנים ראו שם. תקשיב.
Lie again. Lie again, full of shit. He calls me a liar.
לפני שנה ראו שם לדעתי זה 10-15 עדרים של מואייר. אגב, חלק מהחבר'ה שהיו בקבון היו ממואייר. היו אנשים ממואייר שם.
They're talking to you. He's talking to you, honey, but you're not interested, right? Just walk away.
הרועים נמצאים שם.
Because he knows way more than you do, and you're full of shit. You're just lying. That's why you walk away, because you realize he knows so much more you can't, bullshit him? Because you can't bullshit him. Maybe you should do your job instead of just lying.
המתנחלים היו רוצים לנו לא נותנים להיכנס. אני הגנתי על זה, היו שם עשרות,
Yeah.
לא יודע, עשרות 15 עדרים לפחות, בתוך שהמים היו מתדלקים את הבור.
It's about water.
המתנחלים ניסו לתקוף את זה. אתם בימי חול, צבא, בימי חול לא נתן להיכנס.
Who was there?
אתה רוצה, אם אתה לא מאמין לי, סרטים, פוסטים, אתה לא מכיר את האזור, אתה יכול לשפוט, תהיה צנוע.
He lives here probably, he comes from this area. Look at this kippah, it says it all.
עכשיו, מתחת לשטח הזה, לפני שנה, לא לפני שנה, כן, לפני שנה, אני זרעתי שם, אני ליוויתי שם מזרעות שזרעו שם שטחים מאוד גדולים, שהחיטה. החיטה אותי עכשיו שם צמחה, גדלה, לא נתנו להם להיכנס, לא יכולים לצור אותה, בטח לא יכולים לזרוע את המזרע הבא. כי אתם מאפשרים ל5 מתנחלים לשבת על הדרך שהדרך היחידה שם שהיא סבירה, כל אחרים זה רק אני לא יודע מה, ג'יפים, לא יודע מה. חוץ מזה שמתנחלים יושבים גם על כל אחרים. ואתם מונעים פרנסה מפלחים במואייר, לא מבדואים, עכשיו אנחנו סיפרתי לכם, מפלחים במואייר. כשאתה אומר לא נכון, מאיפה אתה יודע? מה שאתה אומר זה, אולי תגיד, וואלה, למדתי משהו חדש, אני אבדוק את זה, לא נכון, איך אתה יודע שלא נכון?
רק אתה יודע ומכיר.
לא רק אני יודע ומכיר.
לא רק אתה יודע.
אני אביא לך הוכחות.
Let's show that. You're so full of shit, both of you. Okay, I can't handle this anymore.
עוד דבר ראשון, ברגע שאיש עם פאות וזה מדבר, נכון, ברגע שאיש כמוני
מדבר, it's all shit.
בלי כיפה, זה לא נכון.
העניין
אני לא
המרכזי...
גר פה, אני רק בא פה, אגב, אני לא בטוח אני יותר ותיק מרוב לא מראשי המאפיה, הלקנר וזה, אבל מכל הילדים פה, אני יותר ותיק מהם.
אתם לא אוהבים את לרנר?
מה? הוא איש מרומם, סירן, מותק.
בומבון של בן אדם. המתנחל,
תגיד, על מה אתה מדבר? אתה יודע שהוא איים עליי אישית.
Well, you find that funny?
באותו אירוע, כן? באותו אירוע, הייתי לידו, דיברנו ממש ברוגע, אפילו יותר טוב אנשים מדברים. ואז הוא אומר לי, תקשיב, אם אתה יורד למטה, אתה לא לחזק. ככה אמר לי, ואז פתאום הוא נזכר שהוא ראה אותי פעם בסרט. איזה סרט? סרט שהרביצו לי בבורים. ואז הוא ראה את הדבר הזה, והוא אמר, לא הרביצו לך מספיק. אוקיי, מה עשיתי בבורים? מסקתי זיתים.
לפני איזה שנה וחצי.
בעצם אז שתלתי זיתים.
איפה היית? איפה היית?
השבה לא בא.
שום מקום, נכון?
אז יש פה היסטוריה שאתם לא מכירים אותה.
חד משמעית.
יפה, אז הנה, אולי בחפיפה יגידו לכם, שמע, אולי תדברו עם טורון והוא יספר לכם על גיא, שזה היה, אגב, זה היה פה 10 שנים, כן? תדברו ותכירו את ההיסטוריה באמת, ולא את ההיסטוריה של המנצחים.
לא באמת מדברים בהיגיון על הרבנות.
גיא, פתח לי את האוטו.
מה אתה אומר?
אני פעם ראשונה, אתה יודע, המפגש הראשונה שלי עם החבר'ה שלכם, המתנדבים והזה, הגעתי בימים הראשונים שלי מסתובב בגזרה, רוצה להכיר, הגעתי פה לכל יישוב, לכל בדויה, לכל קהילה, נכנסתי לכל מקום. פתאום באים עליי כמה אנשים, זירעון כיבוש, תגידו, אתם מתחרפנתם קצת, זה היה תחושה פשוט.
אני לא מדבר ככה, הנה נפגשת עם אחד שאני לא מדבר
הנה,
ככה.
סבבה, אני רק אומר לך, אתה יודע...
אנחנו התחרפנו שאנחנו אומרים די לכיבוש?
את נגיד,
Be careful.
שיחה ערה עם האשלה.
Yeah.
אני בשיחה ערה עם האשלה.
You don't talk to me? Really? Well, then you should maybe stop behaving like one. Maybe you should stop behaving like one.
זה רגשות, זה לא
לא
נעים.
אנחנו קוראים לו זירונים וככה.
הרגשות שלך נפגעים, לחשוב כמה החיים שלהם נפגעים. סבבה, יש מדרג מסוים, אין מה לעשות. בסוף רגשות וזה יש אמת מסוימת.
אתה יודע, זה שוליים, אתה יודע כמה פעמים הסבירו לי מה היה המקצוע של אמא שלי ומה זה, עזוב, כאילו, אתה תתקע במקום הזה, בסדר?
לא, אני מסביר לך רק, אתה יודע, אני מסביר לך רק,
אני צוחק מהשטויות האלה.
רגע, אני אומר, למה רגע הגישה גם של הצבא ושל זה היא כל כך שלילית כאילו כלפי הדבר הזה? או, אם יש דברים שהם הגיוניים, אמרתי את זה, אם יש דברים שהם הגיוניים,
אז הנה, סיפרתי לך 2 סיפורים, 3 סיפורים סיפרתי לך.
מתיישבים שמפעילים אלימות כנגד פלסטינים, שאסור להם לעשות דבר כזה. בשמחה תקראו לי, אני כאילו...
אז הנה אני אספר לך,
זה חלק מהתפקיד שלנו.
למנוע מרעה, זה אלימות?
לא.
לא?
לא, גם לצד השני שהבדואים ימנעו מהם מרעה, אתה יודע, זה נקרא, תקשיב, בתור מישהו שגדל, בתור חקלאי, אני אומר לך, בכל מקום שיש בו חקלאות, אגב, לאורך כל ההיסטוריה, זה לא מוצא פה בעין רש"ש. יש מאבקים על שטחי מרעה, ומאבקים על מקורות מים.
אבל במדינה, אתה יודע, מן הסתם אתה למדת בבית ספר, שמדינה, התיאור הכי רזה שלה, זה היחידי שיכול להפעיל אלימות בשטח מסוים. היחידי שמותר לו להפעיל אלימות, זה נכון מה שאתה אומר, הוא נכון. זה נכון שזה ההיסטוריה, אבל השלטונות צריכים לטפל בזה. זה לא עובד ככה שהחזק הוא קובע. זה עובד בחברות שהן דיקטטורות, זה עובד בחברות שהן או דיקטטורות או סוג של מערב פרוע, ופה זה דיקטטורה, לא מערב פרוע. במצב כזה, כשמישהו מפעיל אלימות על מישהו, אז החזק האמיתי בשטח, שהוא שלטונות החוק, צריך לטפל בזה. כשאתה אומר לא, אז אתה לא אומר את תפקידך. אתה פשוט לא אומר את תפקידך.
מצד החוק של מדינת ישראל, אגב, אי אפשר בכל השטחים פה אסור לראות. למה? כי יש שמורות טבע, אסור להיכנס לשמורות טבע. לא, נכון, אני אומר, אם אתה מדבר איתי על מצד החוק.
It's too much. Can't hear it.
אני לא יכול...
אז תעיף אותם.
מה זה?
אם אתה תעיף אותם. אתה יודע, אם היית מעיף אותם, תאמין לי, הייתי אומר, אין לי מה לעשות.
אני לא מתעסק בכל מריבה.
עכשיו זאת אמירה...
בכל מריבה, אני לא מתעסק בכל מריבה.
מה זה כל מריבה? אני מספר לך שמונעים עשרות חקלאים. תראה לך שהיו שמים על ה... מה יש לכם? אתה, זה, לא יודע. אתה, היו שמים לך בלוק על המטה, ואומרים אתה לא נכנס. היית קורא למשטרה, היו אומרים מותר לעבור רק למי שלא בא לך.
מה הפרטית שלך? אל תשכח,
מה היית אומר? טוב, זה ככה אותי בהיסטוריה, חקלאים לקרוא לך בהיסטוריה? לא, היית קורא למשטרה, המשטרה הייתה קורא את זה.
Okay, I'm going to end with this. Hopefully,
לא מטפלים בזה. יש לך בחודשים האחרונים זאת החמרה של המצב.
So we came to work on the land. Israeli occupation force decided we are lying. We are provocators. We came here for action, not to work. You can't call them Nazis, although I can call them whatever the fuck I want. So, you know. And then we have here. So, that's it. Here. This is one. And I am deeply disappointed. Did not expect this morning. Okay, guys, we will be back. Bye,